1 in 9 Indians is vulnerable to cancer, but early detection can save lives. Federal Bank and News 18 Network present Sanjeevani United Against Cancer. Knowledge partner Tata Trusts. Yaad rakhe, screen kare.
In this fast-paced world, we often let our wellness take a backseat. But focusing on our health has far-reaching benefits. It's the one thing that can help us lead happier and more fulfilled lives. Now, when we talk about health, the disease that we fear the most is cancer. Such is the fear that we avoid the conversation. But will this avoidance make it go away? No, that's not how life works.
According to studies, 1 in 9 Indians will have to deal with this disease in their lifetime. In India, 70% of cancers are detected late, leading to higher mortality. But together, we have the power to reverse this trend. Studies show that a vast majority of lives can be saved if cancer is detected early, allowing for timely treatment. Regular screening is one of the most potent approaches we have to fight many of the major forms of cancers today. That's why News 18 Network, Federal Bank Homes Memorial Foundation, Tata Trusts and Fortis have come together to launch a groundbreaking campaign that aims to spark a massive behavioral change, encouraging people across India to overcome their fear and go for regular screening for the disease.
हमारे देश में कैंसर ये बहुत बड़ी समस्या है। लाखों लोग कैंसर से मृत्यु हो रही है। मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि अगर हमने प्रीलिमिनरी लेवल पर अगर कैंसर का डिटेक्शन किया तो हम अपनी जान बचा सकते हैं। और इसलिए हर साल प्रिवेंटिव मेजर के रूप में निश्चित रूप से परीक्षा करिए कि आपको कैंसर है या नहीं है, तो उसका उपाय होगा और निश्चित रूप से आपकी जान बचेगी। संजीवनी यूनाइटेड अगेंस्ट कैंसर, इसको मेरी बहुत बहुत शुभकामनाएं।
We will have to reverse the way we approach screening. Screening is approached as a choice. Screening is approached as an option. Screening is not approached yet as a mandatory requirement by all. I feel needs awareness from the society. You need to have a revolution where you go to the masses and you raise awareness to the amount that every other person asks the other person, have you been screened this year? Because this is such a requirement.
Big development that we want to make in this is, apart from this whole journey of trying to promote awareness and support people, start investing in the adjacencies and help people in a way genuinely the caregiver is not affected massively, at least financially and physically, if they can support.
At the heart of Sanjeevani lies one critical question. How do we shift the fight against cancer from late-stage intervention to proactive prevention? Now, while building a well-informed society is one of our goals, we also want to address one of the biggest challenges in fighting cancer: the sense of utter isolation that patients and their families feel. We want to break the silence around cancer and encourage conversations and connections among people.
At the onset, we brought together some of India's most distinguished personalities to raise awareness and encourage conversations around the growing cancer cases in India and to alleviate fears accompanying the disease. The launch event was inaugurated in the presence of Mansukh L. Mandavia, Union Minister of Health and Family Welfare.
कैंसर की मेडिसिन में आज दुनिया में कहाँ भी जाओ, सबसे सस्ती कैंसर की मेडिसिन इस देश में मिलती है, तो ये देश का नाम इंडिया है। कुल मिला के 90 टाइप की मेडिसिन कैंसर के लिए होती है, उसमें से 42 कैंसर की मेडिसिन के लिए हमने ट्रेड मार्जिन फिक्स कर दिया है, उसमें कोई मुनाफाखोरी नहीं कर पाएंगे। और ये कैंसर की मेडिसिन जेनरिक वर्जन देश में 10,000 से अधिक जनऔषधि केंद्र है, वहां पर उपलब्ध हो जाता है।
Renowned personalities and cancer survivors Lisa Ray, Yuvraj Singh and Anurag Basu shared their stories of courage beyond the spotlight.
Even though I was grappling with this really distressing situation, I thought maybe I can actually use this situation, first of all, to bring a little bit of attention to my cancer. Second of all, I felt like maybe it will break this stigma. Because first of all, I didn't feel I was to blame. And then second of all, we know that cancer is something that is becoming more epidemic. Everybody knows someone who's affected. So why are we pretending? Why are we hiding this? Where does the shame come from?
The fear of cancer is more than actually going through the treatment, because it scares you for life. When I was hiding away from it and when I came to terms with it, I was like, this is my time to talk about it. And be inspiration for people out there that I'm fighting it. I'm sure people in your family are fighting it, and together we can do this. I mean, that was the whole reason of me coming up with my foundation, that UV Can meant was that we together can fight cancer.
I embraced cancer very soon. I never questioned, I didn't have that syndrome of why me, why now. That never sinked in actually. That really helped me to recover faster.
And esteemed industry leaders and medical experts shared key insights on fighting cancer.
Screening is the only way you can prevent cancer, address it early, and have a better outcome of treatment. We need to increase the screening efforts across the country, have a bigger voice across screening, and that could be done through awareness.
So there's been a total transformation in outcomes of lung cancer thanks to immunotherapy as well as targeted therapy. Similar things have been happening in other fields like lymphomas, leukemias, breast cancer as well. New targeted therapies in certain subtypes of breast cancer have totally transformed the outcome.
The key to alleviating the growing cancer burden lies in early detection. And to amplify this message, Sanjeevani has brought together India's most renowned oncologists to share key insights on the several types of cancer which can be screened and detected early.
I urge every individual to have some kind of screening for either oral cancer if one is chewing tobacco, breast cancer, and that's the commonest cancer, and cervical cancer. These three cancers put together constitutes about 2/3 of cancer in India, and let's come together so that we have screening done for these cancers. Once they are early detected, the average life expectancy would be somewhere close to about 80 for those who are treated for cancer too.
To further lend credibility to the campaign, News 18 Network editors have joined the movement, informing and engaging people with hard-hitting facts. And we've made Sanjeevani United Against Cancer a pan-India movement by conducting expert talks in different regions across the country. Sanjeevani also participated in the Indian Cancer Congress, which serves as a significant platform for professionals involved in cancer care in India, and took the key learnings from there to the people at large.
Increasingly, we're able to screen blood for the evidence of early growths of cancers, and that provides us the potential not just to diagnose the cancer, but also to understand what's driving that cancer simply from a blood test, and that's a very exciting development that is now advancing.
One of the best things that is really cost effective, which is really worthwhile for India, is self-breast examination. It's been shown that it can be as good as a mammography detection. So I think this is an important thing that we must popularize it with our women folk.
It's time to take charge of your health and make time for your well-being. So please go for cancer screening so that you have the best chance of fighting the disease. Let's come together to beat cancer. Join Sanjeevani United Against Cancer.
We will travel the length and breadth of the country to find stories of hope, stories of inspiration, of patients and caretakers who stand resolute in their fight against cancer.
I remember asking him, Papa, why me? Daddy, why me?
I have my 2 young children, my family is there. I cannot die leaving them behind.
Nobody is giving me the time to accept the fact that I've been diagnosed with like the deadliest disease ever that is present.
That news that time was very bad, really affected me.
Cancer जैसे word, इससे ऐसा लगता है कि life खत्म.
I just thought that, see, if I have to fight this, I have to fight it very positively.
I think it is only my creative energy that keeps me moving, nothing else. And my understanding of life which is imperfect, incomplete, yet very beautiful.
Accept your disease as it is. Accept it, flaunt it.
উপরওয়ালা যখন রোগ দিয়েছে মেনে নিতেই হবে সেটা।
Don't let anything stop me from doing what I want.
मेडिसिन तो चाहिए, वो एक है, बट ये जो है ना, इसको बहुत स्ट्रॉन्ग रखना ज़रूरी है.
I am alive today because I actually got to know the cancer earlier.
So in cancer, there is the word can and you can do it. I can, then why not you?
With powerful and credible storytelling, we're driving home the importance of early and consistent screening and symptom recognition in the fight against cancer. But it doesn't stop there. We are rolling up our sleeves and putting our words into action. Screening of key cancers in India remains low despite its proven benefits in early detection and achieving a reduction in mortality and morbidity.
Hence, with our outreach partners, we are conducting screening camps at reputable and aspirational organizations across India to create a mindset shift and highlight the importance of regular cancer screening.
Sanjeevani United Against Cancer aligns very well with the CSR initiatives of the Sona Comstar Group, purely because of the fact that managing employees' health is extremely important.
This campaign is a fantastic campaign. It will go a long way in terms of detecting the cancer earlier, or in terms of educating the masses the need for screening. And my appeal to all the corporates would be that they should join hands with this campaign and make their contribution in terms of not only their staff but the larger communities.
It gives us an opportunity to make our staff and their families aware of the risks of cancer, help them with early detection, and therefore safeguard them from a health and safety perspective.
I think it's very important today to spread awareness through campaigns such as yours, where you all are able to reach out to wider audiences.
To initiate change at the ground level, Sanjeevani recently teamed up with Delhi Police, saviors and protectors of an entire city.
Prevention is better than cure. हर एक महिला को पर्टिकुलर ब्रेस्ट स्क्रीनिंग जरूरी है, क्योंकि ये कैसा है कि जब भी कभी कोई छोटा सा कोई गांठ हो जाती है तो उसको हम इग्नोर कर देते हैं, जो कि एक वो बड़ा रूप ले सकती है.
Together, we ran cancer detection camps for the police personnel to help detect one of the most prevalent forms of cancer in India.
कैंसर अवेयरनेस प्रोग्राम बहुत ज़रूरी है सभी के लिए.
स्क्रीनिंग जरूर करवानी चाहिए, क्योंकि इससे ही पता चलेगा कि कौन सा स्टेज है, और जब टाइम पे पता चल जाएगा तो उसका इलाज भी संभव है, उससे जान भी बच जाएगी.
During our journey, we've discovered a yawning gap on cancer screening data in the country. And that's why we collaborated with FICCI to launch an industry-first cancer screening data repository.
Making its way to the World Economic Forum in Davos, our campaign, Sanjeevani United Against Cancer, also garnered huge support from leaders around the globe.
We're giving you the Sanjeevani pin. This is our way of getting people to be much more aware of why screening for cancer early is important. So we hope that you continue to join the conversation and wear the pin as well.
Perfect. No, thank you very much. Absolutely.
Thank you, Salil.
Cancer awareness, cancer prevention is absolutely critical. So go to the screening, be part of the movement. Thank you.
I think Sanjeevani is a great initiative because cancer screening is, to me, you catch the disease early, and I would encourage everyone to get screened for cancer.
Cancer is curable if detected early. Once symptoms show up, it's too late, and treatment options reduce dramatically. So screening is a wonderful thing that you're doing, and I want to thank you and congratulate you.
This is an initiative that's very close to our heart, Sanjeevani, for which we've collaborated, Network 18 and Federal Bank, we've collaborated with Tata Trust for this. And I think one thing that comes through is 70% of the cases, you get a reprieve from cancer if you're able to detect early, screen early. So you told me that you were someone who actually did that every 2 years. So what would your message be?
Women, especially for breast cancer, that's what I've experienced, so I can talk about that. From the age of 45 to 55, even if you don't have any family history or you're not in the high risk, it's very important that you screen every year, do a mammogram every year in that period. And then if you catch it early, of course, the prognosis is very good.
Anish, we launched a cancer awareness campaign called Sanjeevani. We would like you to join the campaign, and that's a badge.
This is a great initiative and really important in the battle against a very crazy disease. So kudos to you for having launched this. Yaad rakhe, screen kare.
Yaad rakhe, screen kare.
At this World Cancer Day, we participated in one of the biggest cancer awareness walkathons in Delhi. Walk for Life, Stride Against Cancer, to raise awareness around the disease and show solidarity with cancer warriors.
Today we give out a message to the world of never giving up hope and reaffirming that there is life after cancer and despite cancer.
Get yourself screened, get tested. That's the central message of Sanjeevani.
Distinguished guests, including celebrities and medical experts, lent their support to Sanjeevani to promote the early detection of cancer through regular screening and echo the message that early detection saves lives.
A stage like this helps us to push more awareness amongst people to actually make that effort to go to a doctor or go to a screening and get yourself checked.
This awareness that you need to keep going for regular screenings is very important in case you want to fight it, because you just never know when this knocks your door.
I'm happy that I was asked to come here so that I can be inspired by them.
If you diagnose cancer in stage 1 and 2, cure rates are 80%. And if you diagnose in stage 3 and 4, cure rates are 20%.
Join Sanjeevani.
United Against Cancer.
Yaad rakhe, screen kare.
Because cancer cannot be fought from the shadows, Sanjeevani raises awareness around this disease, carrying a message of hope, uniting the nation and encouraging proactive action that will transform health outcomes.
We've painted India purple with our clarion call of Yaad Rakhein, Screen Kare, emblazoned across transit points which witness a high footfall. To take the message to the masses, we created a social experiment film on the one screen which can change lives.
So, what do we have to do?
Okay, everyone. We're looking for your answer to just one question.
This will be quick then.
Let's go.
Yeah, but what's the question?
Which screen has changed your life?
For me, it's this screen. My phone is my life. I'm a content creator and I do everything through my phone.
Oh. So mine is the TV screen because I work for a news channel and I grew up watching tele news because it's my passion. So TV screen has really changed my life.
The biggest screen, the movie hall. Oh man, I just love watching movies on the big screen. Film screens are a big part of my life.
Totally with you on this.
In my case, it has to be the laptop screen. Because ever since the lockdown happened, work from home happened, I don't know whether for better or worse, but the laptop screen has definitely changed my life. So, yeah, that's true.
So for me, when I think of a screen, I think of my best friend, Kavya. She went on to do medicine, became a doctor. She absolutely loved her patients. I still remember the day I got a call from her. And she told me that she was diagnosed with cancer. It was shocking. I could not believe it. She was young, she was fit, a doctor. How could she get cancer? Kavya said that it was too late, advanced stage. There was nothing anybody could do, absolutely nothing. अगर पहले स्क्रीन कर लेते, पहले डिटेक्ट कर लेते, तो शायद आज वो भी हमारे साथ यहाँ होती. It has been 3 years now, and I had no clue about cancer screening. But now that I know of it, I make sure that I get my screening done every year. So yes, for me, it's not mobile, it's not movie screen, it's not laptop. For me, it is cancer screening that has changed my life.
इतने स्क्रीन्स के बीच में असली स्क्रीन को भूल ना जाएं. Cancer screening and early detection can actually save lives.
The journey has just begun, but we are determined to transform India's cancer detection landscape and drive positive outcomes for generations to come. Together, we can and hopefully will make a difference by positively moving the needle on early cancer detections and making a difference to lives.
Sanjeevani United Against Cancer.
याद रखें, स्क्रीन करें.
1 in 9 Indians is vulnerable to cancer, but early detection can save lives. Federal Bank and News 18 Network present Sanjeevani United Against Cancer. Knowledge partner Tata Trusts. Yaad rakhe, screen kare.